Alright, welcome to today's stream. Welcome to stream number 209, by the way. Either way, welcome back to Genshin. Today's target will be to complete the main story that was released this version. Actually, let's go inside here. I don't know why it's here. It's strangely far away, the trigger for it, but either way. We are back in the story mode, and, I mean, as you might be able to tell by this thing back there, Irminsul has, for some reason, spawned in on the ground. Or last stream, it basically, like, came out of the ground, so it'll be interesting to see how this is going to continue now from forwards. Let's just rest for the night, and we will see what we'll do. Well, oh yeah, right, we are probably, I believe we are going to be attacking tonight, so
let's meet the others at the mausoleum of
that one will be also massive one, probably. And probably, I mean, it's gonna be a very interesting fight, I think. Because obviously, where is it? It was there somewhere. I guess I got too close now. But oh, hi, traveler.
I have not
Hi,
felt
traveler.
this way in a long time. Standing up high,
I mean, it's once again a showdown against the
Fatui,
Fatui, notably.
Truly means without first losing it.
The golden slumber
So-
truly lives up to its name as a dreamland.
And I
The
still
desert
wonder if
sands
this is
exist there
going to
too,
be
no
their,
mirage, no matter how
or Fatui's
glorious,
plan to.
can
Maybe
compare
they
to
didn't
true
necessarily think
beauty.
about getting the fire gnosis, but I wouldn't be surprised if
What is
that
on your mind?
ends up to be the case.
I was wondering whose counsel I should seek on the questions in my heart.
What kind of questions?
So many. More than
But
can
I
be put
I
into
think we will
words.
complete the main story tonight.
As I once said to
So
a
that's
friend,
gonna be the target
we
for
look,
today's
we see,
stream.
and we comprehend.
But yeah,
but
we
the
are in
question
version
still
Luna
troubles us.
7, I think.
What are the many disasters that this world faces?
Interestingly
at the
enough,
start of all irresolvable questions?
Columbia was announced as a playable
The
character
biggest question you should
yesterday,
be
I
asking
think.
is how to seize victory.
Didn't really expect that.
Yes.
But then again, I've seen
Although,
that Colombian,
I would
not
express
Columbia,
it differently.
Centroni, sorry. Centroni was fairly
I
popular.
must not fail. And so the question I am most curious about now is whether the path to victory will be an arduous one.
What we declare to be a young sapling, we may, in fact, find to be a towering tree, if we would only cast aside our ignorance and look beyond the veil of time to see her true
Right, but
form.
still, it's gonna be very interesting to see what we are about to head into. Because it's gonna be a massive
Just in
fight
time.
against the Fatui.
The preparations are almost
And
complete.
obviously, while we're trying
Ready
to
when you
save Sumeru, at the same time the entirety
We're
of
here too.
Teyvat.
Miss Nicole! Miss Nicole! You run so fast! I thought I'd get a lot of exercise as a forest ranger, but I can barely keep up with you.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
Lesser
And obviously,
Lucas
the
and
whole thing
the equipment
about
is ready, and the modifications
um,
to Aru are all
the
complete.
Traveler and a weaker
As
meeting,
discussed during our meeting,
because that would mean, or the Traveler's not
Accessing
being.
Irminsul
well, it's
via
actually
the
a sea.
Akasha is no longer feasible at this stage. There are other options, it's just...
This one,
they're a
this
little
one
more
would be
extreme,
more crucial.
Maybe you
Oh,
should
sorry.
take it from here.
The architecture and functionality of the Akasha terminals
So we can't
overlap
use the
considerably with Aru.
terminals. We've
There's
already
reasonable
figured
evidence to
that
suggest
out.
that one was developed
Even
based
though
on
we
the
now
other,
have the
or
fire
that they both
noses
utilize
given to
technology of
us
the
by
same origin.
Marika,
As long as the transplant and merge
which
operation
apparently they
succeeds,
might not
Aru
know,
should
but at the
theoretically
same
work on a
time I
scale
feel like they
greater than the
probably
Akasha
would.
and approximately equal to Irminsul. It will become the largest active computing device in all of Teyvat. A system this
Oh.
powerful is capable of a lot of different things. In the past, The Akasha was primarily used for one-way information transmission, but I suspect it could also serve as a central bridging hub.
So basically, obviously, the idea was to have Aru basically step in as a Akasha power source. Although I guess we will now be replacing it, and maybe even the entirety of
In the
Irminsul.
pursuit of greater knowledge, some scholars have attempted to connect their consciousness to Irminsul through the use of terminals, incense, and meditation.
Correct. In academic language, scholars who reach that stage are said to have entered Satyavada life. Hypatia has performed this practice many times in the past, and she was once under my care for a period of time.
Right. And this at least proves that there is a zone within Irminsul that can be connected to.
Right. Question is, how
That's
do we
right.
access that?
Providing wisdom to the people is one of the very reasons for Irminsul's existence. I think I understand where you're going. Please, continue.
In that case, I'll skip to the conclusion then. We need to further modify Aru, merge it with the Akasha, manufacture terminals, and distribute them to
Okay,
every
so we're
single
merging
person we can reach.
both, making it the most
Every
powerful
person?
thing.
Even the desert folk?
Apparently even more powerful than Irminsul, which
Yes.
makes me
Everyone.
surprised a little bit.
I've already calculated the amount of raw materials we need.
Let me guess, it's gonna be
So
way
you
too
mean
much.
We're going to get new Akasha terminals?
Yes. But this time, the people of Sumeru won't be using them to acquire knowledge, just to connect to Irminsul. That's the key.
When we evacuated the city, we brought all the important assets from the House of Dana, in case we ended up needing them. Fortunately, this included the Akasha system's main terminal.
Oh,
We've checked
question
all
is
the
what
relevant
we
records, and
could
one
do
thing
with
is
that.
certain. Nothing like this has ever been done on this scale before, so...
Everyone in Sumeru is part of the plan. Whoever controls the people controls the situation.
Since this function of Irminsul
Right, 'cause
was
like-
introduced, it has only ever been made available to scholars who don't constitute
It's still gonna
a
be
particularly
curious,
large
so-
group of people.
Obviously, they would.
But by expanding the scale
The
to
Akasha
include
terminal is
all the
being
people
used
of
to
Sumeru,
connect.
all the individual connections will stack up to create a significant load on the system.
Nahida is concerned about the amount of
Under
people.
normal circumstances, Irminsul would be able to cope with the additional load. But with it already being
I mean,
under strain from other activities,
I feel like this kind of
its
feeds
remaining
into the
capacity
previous
is limited.
discussions regarding the whole topic of
Thus,
Irminsul is
it might be
overloaded, and this
possible to
is
shut it
why it
down
might get
completely by
things mixed
overloading
up. But that is interesting. So from my understanding then, the idea would be to overload it and replace it with something else. And I guess we are about to say
3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
Ready.
as everyone, I guess, will now connect. Or at least try to, we will see. I guess first using armor, obviously. That one doesn't look right, though. Well, there they are showing up at least, though.
When people sought knowledge, they turned to the Tree of Wisdom. Today,
You know, I would still be
Save
very
Sumeru
concerned about the whole
and
thing,
the whole
though.
world.
It's like the main
These
story, I
spells that
believe.
nurtured learning must not become tools for destroying the world.
Like in the main story, the Akasha Terminal was quite dangerous as well, right? Right away, let's see if anything will happen.
Please stop. End this transformation.
You would shut down Irminsul just to stop me? You fools.
Oh, look who's back
I
again.
have all the time in the world.
Success! The evil Irminsul tree is step growing.
It's still there, though, and I don't think we're
Great.
done. If the cutscene was anything to go by.
What a display of true courage. The courage to think and the courage to act.
Makes
I
me
never
wonder
thought I
what'll
would witness
happen.
the shutdown of Irminsul with my own eyes.
When,
Perhaps this is human wisdom and
because I don't
action?
think that'll be it. That's not gonna be it, I think.
Indeed, only humans could do such a thing.
So
Gods
the
are
question
few
is-
and far between.
What will happen?
What was once created for spreading knowledge is now used for another purpose. A rather ingenious plan.
I am grateful to you three for your help. Only thanks to you were we able to extend Aru's interference capabilities to cover all terminals. Now,
Okay.
nobody who wears a terminal will have their activity accurately tracked by Irminsul. No matter how many eyes the Tori possesses, he will not
Interesting
be able
that
to see us
Dr. is still
clearly.
involved.
Now for the next step.
That is interesting.
I will need the help of your supreme
Clearly,
powers
it's
once again.
he's not done.
How
We're
might
not
we be
gone.
of service, Lord of Dendro?
I need to reach the Eternal Oasis immediately. Right now?
In that case, Ibis King, would you agree that this is a fine opportunity to dust off our old tricks?
Never. I assume you have that chess set with you?
You mean the one you gave to me as a gift?
Did she
Asking
bring
for it
it
back,
with
are
her?
you?
That's slightly surprising to
could
me
I?
because I would have
You
assumed
misjudged
that.
me. I just wanted to show you another way you can use it.
Oh, okay.
Connect to Safei Shatranj.
But yeah, to be fair, I'm surprised that she brought it with her. I would have assumed it's being kept secretly inside of
Safei
her
Shatranj?
base.
You mean that place in the desert?
Thoth's
Right,
chess set
Kole
gains
doesn't
its
know
power
that-
from the
anything that
chessboard
had
laid out in
happened.
the desert by King Deshret and ourselves. All ceremonies conducted using the chess set must be activated via Safei Shatranj. In other words, the chess set is an extension of the chessboard. In the past, moving a chess piece was a sacred and momentous act.
Transfer initiated. Entering live combat mode.
Yeah, what? What are we about to do? We are certainly adding somewhere. That's a loading screen, I think. I think, at least. Okay, yeah, it is. There we go. Right, that was the place. No. Who are you?
We haven't heard a single word from our
If
spy
a
in the
toy
desert.
have taken it
I'm
on.
afraid he might have been captured.
Never mind.
Who? That guy?
But we spent years turning him. And a lot of Mora.
That is interesting. I mean, nobody was looking
Nothing
for
comes
him.
for free in this world, but the loss is not without its purpose. For a small price, we have wasted a precious amount of the limited time they have. Quite a bargain, if you ask me.
That is interesting. The fact that they are now here, which I guess
Understood.
makes sense if nobody's around, they could have just
Weighing
walked
profit
in.
against loss is a necessary part
At the
of life.
same
But
time,
to tell the truth,
it
I have
doesn't
been operating
sound
at a loss
like
since this all
they
began.
intentionally just
Since many
cut him
centuries
off.
ago, in fact. For instance, Why would a banker act as the executor of a will? If you hadn't deposited your personal belongings at Northland Bank, I would have no reason to be here right now.
Well, finally, we actually have a name for this guy.
I've placed your final data backup into the ley lines as per our contract. I trust we are now square for the safe deposit fees you paid.
Is it not a little petty to split hairs like
And
this?
he's also
Given
still
our
around.
amicable
Okay, there is the confirmation of what is going on.
I consider sound bookkeeping a matter of principle.
Do not forget that you only live
Sounds.
to see this
It
day
looks
thanks to
like
me. In
Dr. is
fact,
still
every day
gone.
of your life since you met me,
like
you've
in a
been living on
physical
borrowed
sense, but not
time.
in what we see right now.
That's hardly a fair assessment. I will concede that my survival was perhaps at your whim, but I became a harbinger on my own merits. Managing money is not like other professions. Mine is not a role I could have acquired based on your recommendation alone, and certainly not one I could have lasted so long in without genuine ability.
The information stored in the ley lines
It's
is
like you
quite
see that Dr. is
Rest
just
assured
this
I have not
flashing
forgotten how
thing.
strong your pride is. Well, I presume you have no sense of fragmentation while talking with me.
How could anything possibly go wrong with such strict measures in place? The remainder of your soul was split in two, with one half sent to Nodcry and the other stored in the most secure vault of the Northland Bank. Though I must say, your
Interesting.
disdain for the other segments is quite amusing.
Something to know that we are
Zandik
now
is you,
listening
and you
into
are
this,
Zandik.
but
Zandik
obviously
created the segments,
Traveler
yet you,
and
a
Co.
segment
would
yourself,
not know
reject
this.
That is, Zandik, created segments of various ages in his later years. To achieve this, he had to freeze time and part with a portion of his soul. But as constructive as it sounds, it erases my uniqueness. If each segment is equally me, then by the same token, none of them are truly me. A soul living forever in the past inevitably holds different views than he did in his later years. The same thing that completes me
So Dr.
also
split him.
strips me.
It's not clear.
You
Dr.
too
split
might ask
himself
yourself
up
which
like
stage of your
ages
life you
ago
want to be
already.
preserved at. The day your business failed,
There's like a
or the
lot
day
of
you were
question
framed by a
marks
gang
being,
and sold off to a medical lab
put
as
on
a test
here.
subject.
We needn't dredge up the past.
This undesirable plan was eventually scrapped. Lesser Lord Kusanali was quite right. I needed an opportunity to eliminate myself.
That's now what had happened.
And after that, I concluded that there was no more effective plan than directly splitting the soul. Once the soul is transferred out, you will find that creating a physical body is far simpler than creating a puppet.
The other half of your soul suffered a crushing defeat in Nodcry, you know.
And yet in the process,
Okay,
I
so this
obtained
is the part that
information I
was
always
in the
wanted, did I
bank,
not?
obviously.
Because now we finally know where the best testing ground truly lies.
Irminsul or like
I
what?
once thought your ultimate goal was to ascend to godhood. But as it turns out, that was merely one of your experiments.
What is his?
Experiments
What is
take
his
many
plan?
forms. Most people are too eager for success, too fixated on the end goal. They forget that the experimental process itself is just as important. A suspiciously vacant seat, a new face. I trust you can put two and two together. The reason it doesn't exist is because someone tampered with the record.
What can I say? After all your efforts, you really did uncover the world's secrets. So, is the new world you promised a lie?
No, it never was. I am glad to be able to control Irminsul from within. Now I shall attempt
I
to
guess he's
create a new world.
Right up here. It looks
inside
also
the existing
different,
one.
obviously.
Almost everyone faces the prospect of death, but not a single person has ever been able to experiment unrestrained in the afterlife through sheer force of will.
So he's straight inside. I mean,
I am the only one to have
Nahida
overcome
was
this enormous
kind of
challenge.
new, I guess.
Would I not be letting
That
the world
that this is
down if I
probably
didn't
what they
make the
have
most of
done.
the opportunity
It's just
to
they probably
experiment?
do not know yet that this is it's Dotare.
Clearly, the dividing of your soul did not affect the
That's
magnitude
my
of your
assumption.
ego.
What is
Out of
currently
all
the
versions of
case.
you that have ever existed, this you is the most insane and the most radical.
Is that why you chose to work with me? Which was it then? My insanity? Or my radicalism?
Could I call myself a venture capitalist without a suitably ambitious plan to invest in? Yours happened to fit the bill quite perfectly.
Well then, I must say, while I am surprised enough that you showed up at all, what surprises me more is that you chose to
So I
present
would
yourself
like
as
to
my
know
former
what the plan
subordinate,
is.
and not as the banker Pantalone.
Why make things harder than they need to be? Exposing my true identity in a situation like this would only serve to destroy diplomatic relations between Snezhnaya and Sumeru. I daren't imagine the consequences.
I mean, I feel
Showing up in
like
the name of the
you
original
already know that
antagonist gives you the
Ifatuya are behind
recognition
it,
you
so
rightly
like,
deserve, while also being
I
sensitive
feel
to
like
Snezhnaya's
they would be
predicament.
ruined
It was an
already.
easy win. As for why I'm here, if you're suggesting that your credit is in the negative, I won't argue with that. Many people say that about you.
I'd argue that a significant factor in your willingness to cooperate is the fact that you have but a few years of life left after my death.
Oh?
Living and dying together has a way
Is there
of
something
binding
that
two
we do
parties
not
together
know yet about
rather
this? I mean,
closely.
this is the first time he's being introduced, so
Is
like
it not
we
true
know
that a
barely
relationship
anything.
should be judged by both the
But
positive
I,
and negative
I'm
returns
getting the
it
vibe that
yields?
both are benefiting mutually.
So some of what I said actually made it into your head after all. It's true that I hope you don't die too soon, but don't you find that a strange thing for me to say? After all, you've already had quite a long life, especially for a human being.
Let's not pretend that you're any more innocent than I am. Are we not the same?
So I
in
would
this
like to know
regard?
what their goal
We both
is.
despise
What
the
are they
existing
hoping to
laws of this
achieve?
world, and neither of
Will
us
they
enjoy
get the
being
fire
under
analysis?
anyone
Because that
else's
is my
control.
suspicion.
Is it really so
That
greedy
is
to want
that
the world to
somehow
operate by a
it'll
new
just
set of
drop
rules?
into their hands.
Of course not.
Which I
my
hope
dear
not,
friend.
but I
And as
suspect
said
that would
before,
happen.
Mutual interest is the foundation for the most reliable of relationships. You can attest to that.
I just hope there never comes a day when I have to work too hard to prove that.
Regrader, sir. People have been spotted approaching
Oh.
Sumeru City.
Well, there you go. There we are approaching the
How strange.
showdown.
Despite your access to Irminsul's data, it appears the soldiers noticed before you did. They must have found a workaround.
We did.
Well, Dottore, I trust you know what this means. The fact is,
They're coming. They'll breach the city gates any moment now.
And I mean, obviously, at this
but
point,
even so, I would say Irminsul
you would
is a
see
wonderfully
one of the
convenient
harbingers
thing on the
here, and
whole.
obviously,
If
I'm
you do
guessing you
manage
would
to
also
create a
figure
new
out a
world,
Torre.
Perhaps you could plant one outside my office, too.
I'll consider it.
What do you need me to do? Stall them?
The experiment will take time. Stall them for as long as possible.
Right.
Very well. But you're really asking for the moon here.
Question still, what is
Have you
he? I
heard
mean, I
this
guess
story?
trying to create
There
a
was
new
once
world
guilty
or
man
something?
kneeling in the center of a church while an angry mob outside waited to bring him to justice. He pleaded with the gods, begging them to grant him one final request, the chance to finish confessing his sins before he was sentenced. Many suns and moons passed, seasons changed, and still his confession continued, as if he intended to speak until the end of time.
Are you suggesting I worship you as a god? Or were you hoping that I might confess my sins?
Good
to
question. Next one, please.
Certainly not the latter. That would make my life miserable indeed.
Oh, we get options.
you? For someone who despises them so, you never seem to have any objections to me creating or becoming one.
And speaking
At
of
first,
gods,
I thought
that
you'd
was
be
the
furious.
option. I'm really surprised that we get it.
Concerned I would
That we get
terminate our
options here.
partnership, were you?
Not at all. You had reasons why our partnership must continue.
Don't you find people's attitudes toward gods amusing? A god descends from the heavens and people worship it unreservedly, blindly following whatever rules are given to them. And yet, when they see an ordinary person gain godlike levels of power by virtue of their own hard work, they treat him with nothing but suspicion, even if he is a compatriot.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
No. I was just
So
thinking,
basically now
how
a
many the man would
discussion
call you a
between
compatriot?
Dr. and Recator.
There's no need to be so self-critical.
We are basically getting some background info between them. See also about your recent situation.
I know it's a little late in the day to be asking this, but how have you been keeping?
I'm flattered that you would take
Also,
the
is
time
there
out of
like,
your busy
by
schedule to
splitting it up,
consider my
is there
well-being,
any
Doctor?
info Dr. might have lost?
The part of your soul that went to Nodcry caused quite a
I don't know
stir,
how it would work.
sending our organization back to the drawing board on numerous fronts. It was quite a headache for everyone involved.
Dear me, I must have caused you no end of trouble.
You certainly did. I had the rare honor of being summoned before the Tsaritsa with Pulcinella to answer for myself. A terrifying ordeal.
Well, maybe we will have to
worry,
do
my
it
poor
again
Queen.
after this,
At most,
maybe?
it's a public relations nightmare. I made sure of that.
Now I'm curious. How did you explain yourself?
I would kind of hope that
It was
it'll
quite
explode
simple.
into more
I just
after
pinned
this.
the blame on someone who wasn't there to defend himself. I could hardly be expected to defy the demands of someone as insistent as the Second Harbinger, now could I?
How you slander me. You know full well that I am perfectly amenable to reason.
Not sure about that
There's
one.
no question that you are partly to blame for the ruin of my reputation over the years.
It must have come from somewhere, you know. Either way, let's see. Now then, about your plans for the future.
Do you have anything lined up for when this is all over?
Hard to say. Field work always takes quite a toll on me, as you know. Once I'm back at Snezhnaya, I'll start with a well-earned cigarette.
It's gonna be interesting, by the way. I don't
Why
know
are you
if
so eager to ruin
I
your
wonder if there'll
lungs
be
after I
like a
went to the trouble
semi-event.
of replacing
I don't
them
know.
for
I
you?
don't know.
If you have an issue with it, feel free to try to stop me.
See, now then.
What's on your mind?
The limits of humanity. It's a pity. Despite running countless calculations, I find there is simply no way to
I wonder
reduce
if that'll
any
be
further the amount of
how
one's
we
soul
end up
required to
with
sustain
in
an
a fight
individual.
with here.
It's rare to hear you admit to being unable to
Celestia.
achieve something.
If Dr. is trying to go
I
as
beg to differ.
high up
For
as possible in the
instance,
sense
as
of
I've told you
power,
before, the
that
original
maybe
me was prone to motion
Celestia comes
sickness
crashing
and
down
couldn't
at some
make long
point.
train rides.
I wonder if that'll be how we end up there.
Ah, yes, of course. One of the reasons you often sent yourself out on errands.
I forgot the exact order of
are you
things that I
thinking
had
about now?
taste in the
A
very
new
beginning.
experiment.
I know Snezhnaya was a thing. I believe a
In the event that
Canaria
my
chapter
soul
was a part of
depleted,
that.
Say we extracted
And
my
some
death
kind
from
of
someone else's
epilogue, I
memories,
think.
yours,
I
for
think that
instance,
was...
and then combined it
I
with
think
your
that
intact
was
soul
the
as base
order.
material. What would
I'm
we
just
create?
wondering how they might connect, and I wouldn't be surprised if
Such a
Dr.
scenario would
after
be
this
impossible.
is still gonna stick around and somehow figure out a way to get more
Oh.
powerful. Maybe that'll get us to Celestia because
As
they
long
will
as your
attack
current soul survives,
Snezhnaya or
there
something.
will
I
be
do
no
not
need
know.
to create a new individual. Don't forget,
that's
you
like
were the one who approved of the present
like
situation wherein only one
a
Dottore
one
remained.
theory. I do not know.
And if you ceased to exist,
Still, like
who would be capable
the issue
of
is you
performing this
would have to
experiment?
keep Dr. away from doing whatever his experiment is. He's gonna buy time.
Since the day I met you, you've always excelled at talking your way out of a quandary.
He's gonna
Isn't
buy
it a little
time.
too early to be saying goodbye? Not that I wish to keep you from your business, of
Question
course.
is, will it be enough time? We will see.
Very well. Let's leave the conversation there for now.
And he leaves the place. And we will return to somewhere else. As we are closing
The
in.
power of King Deshret's 7 pillars is truly remarkable.
Oh.
With just a chessboard, you
That
can
is
move
not
an entire
Sumeru
unit across the
City, I
material plane.
believe, right? It was that place
Yeah,
the north,
sets us
I
up for
think.
a much easier fight. Really makes my day. The last
I'm
time
not
we stormed
sure,
the
I might
city,
be wrong.
It involved a lot more running around.
I wonder how many people can say they stormed a city twice in their lifetime.
I was just thinking that. I've definitely had
Or
more
is
than my
it?
fair share
Might
of
still be
unusual
Sumeru.
experiences in my life.
This is my first time here, actually. We never usually leave Gandharvaville.
I hope this will be my last time.
It probably will not. Well, I think Rana was
Does
like a
everyone have to
major
chime in?
part of the Anara Aristar quest, I think.
What an amusing
Okay, so this is
college,
Sumeru
my
City,
dear
I
lady.
believe. I was just wrong.
Yet humans often alleviate tension via small talk, do they not?
Whoa! Why is Candace's shield talking?
Because the image on her shield is one of me. And I, of course, can appear wherever I wish to.
Well, la-di-da. Isn't that fancy? Could I get in on this?
You wish for your gauntlet to speak? Why, certainly.
Question is...
I think you'll find that it
Oh, that's
is
okay, that's
I
funny.
whose image is carved hereupon.
Thanks. Definitely feel stronger now.
That's interesting.
You're welcome, my lady. I am
So,
glad to lend you
where
my
is going to be, or like, who is going to take on the third guy?
Sino, what's the situation?
Because like they were free, so who's
There are
going to
troops
be
stationed
number
at every
3?
entrance. As we expected. A frontal assault was
Never,
suffice.
I guess.
Everyone, stick to the plan. We'll take the main entrance. You head for the House of Dana's side door. Move out.
Alright, well that'll be interesting. We are indeed right outside Sumeru City, so... And we have gotten wild characters. Head to the port. Anything around? Are we limited in terms of the map? Not apparently, the map is like unchanged. Interestingly enough. Apart from the big tree being there. Where is it? There it is.
Out of my way! Take this! Watch out! Get lost. Whew. Thank you, Jet.
They certainly will if you give them the opportunity
If you're
to.
not ready to put your life on the line, you can't be certain of defeating your opponent.
She's right. Keep your wits about you, Rana. Ah, sweet!
Right. Well, we will see. There's one enemy and another one. Or two more, actually.
Yield. We shall prevail.
There we go.
Run from
Take them out and secure the harbor. Reinforcements will arrive by water.
Okay, good to know.
Consider it done.
Show no mercy.
Oh, I don't think this is really how it was supposed to go, but either way. Oh, we have one more enemy. I nearly didn't see this guy. Or this person. Hello. Can you not? I do not like the characters with like matrix words. I just don't like them. Right. Oh, just so we can go down. Oh, because I'm supposed to. Right, I'm stupid. Okay, never mind.
Looks like we're in for a tough fight.
Flux off. Just a graze. Hear my prayer.
Right. Sino, Candace, and Dea are helping us.
Through me, justice is served.
And there we go. Oh, one more enemy.
Guilty. Grant us your blessing.
There we go. I think this might be the last one. Never mind. Maybe this one.
Waterway secured.
Brothers, sisters.
And there are the reinforcements with those.
Just in time.
We will be storming Sumeru City.
Welcome. Once we've linked up, we'll continue the advance.
The team has arrived at the north entrance, as planned.
Good. Press on.
Alright, we are supposed to go back. We can use this opportunity to basically heal up again. Oh, Dea's not fully done. There you go. Right, time to continue on. Take control of Sumeru City. Pointers here, so more enemies? Yeah, there we go. Interesting, now that I think about it, that we do have 3 people. And not like 4, but either way, I would argue it's fine. More and more enemies, they are certainly buying time.
We shall prevail. Flux off. Too long.
Alright, there we go. But before we continue up Sumeru City, I am gonna have to go on a quick break. So make sure to not go anywhere. I'll be right back in just 7 minutes time.
I do try to lighten the mood sometimes, but I'm not the best judge of other people's sense of humor. swing the results of a single game, but it's bound to run out sooner or later. Good deeds and bad. In the end, all will be placed upon the scales. I do try to lighten the mood sometimes, but I'm not the best judge of other people's sense of humor. Luck can swing the results of a single game, but it's bound to run out sooner or later. Good deeds and bad. In the end, all will be placed upon the scales. Luck can swing the results of a single game, but it's bound to run out sooner or later.
Alright, welcome back to Genshin once again. As we continue into Sumeru. And some people are trying to ambush us. Yep, there you go.
Finally. We need to hurry. Take the middle road now.
Question is, do they have...
Area clear.
Do they buy enough
Don't
time?
relax just yet. More Fatui approaching from the right.
Irminsul cannot track our movements. If necessary, we could split up.
Don't worry. We'll wipe them all out.
Yeah, luckily
you can
enough
see,
for
our
us, we
people
have
came
these
raring to
things,
go.
so apparently we are now free to do, hopefully. Let's see.
How are things with the
I mean, they are already
Can
aware.
Tainari keep him safe?
Don't underestimate Tainari just because he's a forest watcher. He can handle it.
All right. You know that's not what I meant.
Let's see, we are switching to somewhere.
Sino and the reinforcements have drawn the Fatui's fire away. It's our turn.
What are we doing?
By using a cluster leaf of cultivation, we can pass through certain terrain silently.
Oh.
Good luck with that.
Are we maybe
just
trying to
fly
get
up there.
close to the tree, to Irminsul itself?
Oh, yeah. Paimon forgot she could fly.
Ready?
Ready.
See, you will sometimes come across cluster leaves of cultivation in Sumeru, which will scatter 4-leaf sigils around when they come into contact with Dendro. Use these objects to make your adventures in Sumeru easy. Why do I get this note now? Either way.
Can't see?
Yeah, there's the tree. Okay, no, we are just heading into city. Where are we? There. Where's the next one? I mean, we are entering the academia, so I'm feeling I might have missed one, but I am not sure. Is this where I'm supposed to be going? No. Seemingly not. Pretty sure we are supposed to be going all the way up, although I do not know if the way I'm doing it was the intentional one, or at least works. Here we go. There we go. That is the target. That's where we need to go. And we are heading to that place.
Fatui soldiers up ahead.
Oh, did he? Oh, come on.
Careful.
Everyone could have seen you.
Prepare for battle.
Hey! There's people over there.
You have some nerve showing your faces here in the center of Sumeru City.
Oh? Oh, this guy. Right, he's buying time. I was kind of expecting him to only show up once we're in that building.
You're right on schedule.
But
Well, this guy
never
sure as heck
mind.
isn't your average Fatui sergeant.
The issue is now we've split up, so can he
We've
really
stationed
buy
quite a few
time?
People nearby. It definitely looks like they were waiting for us. But something feels off. Everything about this guy feels too deliberate. I highly doubt he's just a subordinate of Dottores. And he's no mere sergeant. Whatever his rank is, it's high. Much higher than we thought.
Yeah, we obviously now, or we now know
So you've
who
been
that
waiting
is.
for us.
They do
But
not
it
know
looks like
yet,
you're
because that
geared
was
up for a
only shown to us
conversation
in like this
rather than a battle.
discussion just now.
Very clever, General Mahamatra Sino. I know you're the one in charge of this siege, and I look forward to making a deal with you.
A siege? Sumeru City belongs to us!
Historically, yes. But things can always change. We have quite a sizable force with us, you know. For instance...
There's a Fatui ambush at the north gate.
Can you handle him?
We can for now.
Yes, I'm quite sure both sides can hold their ground for the time being. The battle has not yet reached its climax. But what happens next? Do you enjoy watching bloodshed? Surely some of those here are people you count as friends.
The thing is, like, obviously we are no longer being
Once a war
tracked by
begins,
Irminsul, so
some
that's
people
good.
must die.
But
I doubt you wish that fate upon anyone you know.
is it enough?
Wait a second. It's a trick. He's not even there. Silence!
Well, that is interesting.
He disappeared. What was that? A ghost?
Curses. He was never there to begin with. That was just a shadow projected there to lure us in.
Enough talk. Attack!
Well, that is certainly one way to buy
I apologize
time.
for being unable to accompany you at this crucial moment, but I am compelled to leave for reasons beyond my control. Please excuse me.
It might be
General
us,
Mahamatra
I
is quite
guess.
ruthless. It's a good thing I wasn't there in person.
Your illusion held them up for a time just fine. But now that they have seen through it, they will realize you were just a decoy.
I mean, it was like, what, 2 minutes?
Decoy or not, what matters now is that they will be heading your way imminently.
The thing is, like, was that enough time?
They are already here.
Although, yeah. Because now that is us. That'll be now us that's joining them in, or showing up, and we didn't get hold up by this.
We made it!
This is far enough. Tainari, you go help Sino. Don't worry about us. We'll manage from here.
Now, the fun fact is, they
sure
are
you don't
literally
need me to
coming
stand
here.
guard?
So,
No need. Once the connection is established, we'll disappear from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go help the others.
I mean,
All right.
they obviously also do not
Please
know that
tread
Dr. is involved in this. So, we will see.
Now where's the interface Nahida mentioned? Come on, where's it hiding?
Found it. It's over here.
Right, we are going to get a road experience with Dr. I suspect. But let's see.
We can connect to the inside of Irminsul through the sanctuary of Surasthana's built-in security system.
I mean,
you should be pretty familiar
if
with
they
the process.
knew. I mean, they technically know that someone's
Is it the
inside.
same route as last time?
For the most part, we don't need to adjust any of the parameters.
Then I should be fine.
It is interesting, like, I mean, they do not know.
Paimon?
They should know that
Once you're both
someone's
ready,
inside. I
we'll set
believe that
off.
was mentioned. Nahida mentioned this. They,
The stakes are way higher this time.
they apparently brought someone who has died in here.
Should stay outside and help the others.
But I do not know yet that it was Dr. So we will see how this is gonna go.
Huh? Why are you staring at me like that?
It's nothing. I just suddenly realized how much you've grown.
That's true.
Hey, you've grown quite a lot yourself. Don't you two start getting into it again.
Well, anyway, Paimon thinks she's pretty knowledgeable. Who's the best guide in Teyvat again? And don't forget, Paimon's a college student now.
If we say Alhatham's not a weirdo, it's hard to explain how he came up with the idea of you applying to the academia. But for all that he counts, you're doing surprisingly well in your studies.
I forgot that was a thing.
She just goes to show how
I actually
important it is to have
forgot.
someone supporting you. And Paimon's not the only one. Let's not forget that you only became a student because of Nahida's personal recommendation.
That's fair. I have learned a lot in Sumeru.
I actually forgot that this was a thing.
Oh yeah.
That Paimon apparently
Did you ever
went
come
into
up
the
with that ugly nickname you promised
academia.
me?
What? No way! We're friends now! Paimon gave up on giving you.
Or at least, oh, sorry. Or at least I completely forgot about
Suit
that
yourself.
We need to go. Paimon, if you're staying, look after
thing.
yourself.
Right, Wanderer and Traveler
Will do.
are the only
Paimons
ones
gonna
that
link up
will
with
be
Tighnari and
jumping
Cyno.
in.
You guys are the ones who need to be careful.
We will be. Bye for now.
Alright, and we will see how this is gonna go.
Initiating connection.
I mean, I would suspect we will quickly, maybe even immediately. Let's see. Why did we change back?
Well, here we are again. Come to think of it, I still don't even know where we're going.
Thanks to
And
our
when were we
terminals, it should be
inside already? I
impossible
don't.
for Irminsul to read.
Maybe that was.
I
Oh,
Don't tell me.
also,
Only you need to
Wanderers, no,
That way,
Travelers also
whatever
fire
happens to
again,
me
so
next,
that's
it won't
interesting.
affect your progress.
Listen to me. Your safety is just as important as
That's
mine.
actually a fair point, though. Cause it's a
Don't
whole
even think
you're
about
being monitored by
sacrificing yourself for
Irminsul
the
thing.
greater good.
We are
We came
apparently
here
not.
together,
So
and we're leaving together.
I guess the more
Alright,
data we
if
do
you
not
insist.
share with anyone,
I won't
the
argue with
secure
you.
we are. So we will see. Right, let's see. Explore Irminsul.
This place looks so different from how I remember. It's unrecognizable. It's a complete mess. Like someone's turned the place upside down.
Because that is what happened,
Must be Dottoro's
basically.
doing. Either he's searching for some information
Right, okay,
he
we
needs,
do know.
or
It's still changing.
I mean, what we
He
already
has to know
heard
we've
is that
entered
he's
Irminsul.
apparently Doctor is
but luckily for us, he can't pinpoint our
under a
location.
person, under a guy.
Be on your guard. Don't let him find us. The red parts have probably been corrupted by Dottoro's power. Don't touch them, or you might alert him.
Right, so we should avoid these. I'm a little afraid that... Oh? Or at least I suspect that things might change over time. There you
He's
go.
looking for us. Tread carefully. That wall could be a problem. Fortunately, it looks breakable. Give it a shot.
Oh, that is not where I meant to go. You know, at least this already starts immediately. Right, it told me use Wanderer's skill.
Swollen Fury.
Nope. So, hang on a moment. How does this work? Don't fall down, please. Can I break it again? Or does it auto respawn? I think it might auto respawn actually. Okay, screw that one up by not going for Wanderer. Nope, I gotta get used to it. Right, so... Oh, come on. Okay, I was about to say. I mean, it does feel like that... right next one. And now I just need to use this skill to quickly pass, basically. Yep, there we go. Question is, how do I get down? Like this, I guess. Oh, hang on.
Squall Fury.
Oh, nope. Past that one. Does it go over this thing? No. Yeah, I needed better timing on that one. Because I'm guessing it's gonna go up again. Yep, there you go. What? Oh, I was about to say, do not really set me all the way back, please. Right, here we go.
The same old trick again? Are you kidding me? Let's handle it just like we did before. This cheap trick isn't gonna stop us.
Is it? Oh. No. I did not do that right, I guess. Oh.
Oh no, it's a trap. Is that why he was using the same trick over and over again? To get us to lower our guard?
Maybe. Could I have not touched that?
I'm trapped.
Would I not have touched that? I do not know. I'm not sure on that one.
Why won't this thing budge?
Looks like something else.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
That is Nicole again, I think.
Nicole, is that you?
Yes, it's me.
Okay,
I'm
yeah, it is.
monitoring your
Let's see.
progress from inside the Eternal Oasis, and I have to say, this terminal is simply marvelous. It makes tracking you so much easier.
The question is, if he tracks us, or if she can track us, can Satoru also track us?
I couldn't see anything at first, but now that you two are inside, I can use your location with support from the terminals to get a partial view of the situation inside Irminsul. It's not the clearest image, but it's better than not being able to help at all. So, here I am. I can't intervene directly, but I can help to guide you out of the jam you're currently
That
in.
will be useful
So
enough,
please,
I would argue.
Just follow my lead.
All right. Well, that
Toy
is.
in his current form is a blight upon both Irminsul and the ley lines. Pay attention to your surroundings. There must be sources of his contamination nearby.
Okay.
The corrupted information is his means.
Is that one of them?
Precisely. Take it out. Good work. But we're not done yet. Stay close. And let's see if we can find any others like it nearby.
Okay, so. It does damage. That's not great. There must be another one by. We can't go through this. Must be another one nearby somewhere. Okay, I was not expecting that. But I guess if we hear this sound, we gotta be careful. Oh, wondrous skill. Okay. We can't climb, but at least we can...
This must be another one.
Yeah.
Agreed. Now... Oh, wait. Watch out!
It's Dottore. I think he's found us.
We will find out.
The seal is broken. Quick! Get out of there!
Is there a time limit? Maybe seemingly not.
And where exactly do you think you can run to?
There we go.
What's that?
That is...
That's gotta be it.
Run! Don't let that thing touch you.
Dodge that attack.
Is that it?
There's more than one path. Which way do we go?
To the left. Trust me.
Okay. We will do that then.
Fleeing like vermin.
Oh, that's not great.
Pathetic sight.
Hey!
Watch yourselves. Stay focused.
You know, I wish I could do that if but there's way too much thing happening. There was way too much happening.
Destroy them as you did before, and open the exit as quickly as possible. They're relentless. Is he trying to wear us down? You'll just
Probably.
have to destroy these two.
Too slow.
I think the pursuit is over.
Hard to say. Stay alert.
I mean, at least I can use this opportunity to probably eat something. Let's see. What do we have? Do we have anything? There, okay, wrong menu. Right, that looks like some kind of place that goes somewhere, but I guess nowhere at the same time. Let's see. Evade pursuits, though. Oh! That looks important. The way it goes down, that I feel like that's important. I can see weird red things, though, so I do not know. But, you know, big platform? Yeah, that'll be a showdown of sorts. Oh, don't fall down, please. Never mind, I guess we will fall down. But there you go.
I think we've made it to relative safety.
Relative? The big, based on the size of the platform, I think this will be a boss fight.
Tough.
You doing okay?
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Take a short rest, and then...
Nicole? Nicole!
Yeah, there you go. Guess who's joining in?
The connection's been cut. But that means...
Guess who's there?
Look at you supporting one another. How very touching.
Everyone could have told you that this will happen. And we have dodged it.
Dottore!
We have avoided it, seemingly.
Took you long enough to find us. You're more useless than I thought.
Oh, really? I think I deserve a little more credit for my methods than that.
And there we go. There he is.
Rather than hunting you down, I chose to let you roam free.
Exalted master of the heretic
presumption that I
path.
was unable to track your movements. Played along with your clever little plan. Fleeing is for animals, but I rather enjoy watching you flee.
It's gonna be interesting. I mean, we will presumably fight against this guy.
If that's true, then why did you come looking for us?
Because I wanted to observe you up close, of course. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not here for a fight. Is it so unusual that I wish to greet my old acquaintances in person? After all, it's been a while. Scaramouche.
Wait, how does he remember? It's like nobody does.
Why are you so afraid? I have done nothing unprecedented in discovering the truth.
How does he know? I mean, because from my understanding, previously, he was simply deleted from Myriad, which means everyone forgot
and with the power of this great
who he
chronicling
was.
device called Irminsul, you were able to achieve something quite remarkable. Once most people form an opinion about someone, it tends to imprison their mind. Yet you managed to erase every trace of your
And
existence.
suddenly we're upside down? Now I'm wondering how Dottore managed to do that, though.
However, this meant that you stood out to me all the more when I saw you in Nobcry. I didn't even have to go looking for you. Just the sight of you was enough for me to intuit the truth.
Which
For someone
is?
in my position, connecting the dots was a trivial affair. It would have been more surprising if I hadn't managed to piece it together.
I mean, that's sad though.
You seem very pleased
I
with
was
yourself
wondering
for figuring it
before,
out.
like, if
I'm sure you'd even be
if you
more
get
delighted to
deleted
learn
from
the full extent of your
Irminsul,
crimes.
surely
That would
some
hardly
kind
be
of
necessary.
diary would
Besides,
remain, right?
Isn't there something that concerns you more right now?
Like, even if
Something that
everyone
fills you with
forgot,
dread.
a physical book of sorts would still be present.
Let me put your mind at ease. I have no intention whatsoever of restoring any of the records you deleted. For one thing, it would be exceptionally difficult. But more to the point, I doubt that the prospect of losing your current life is all that frightening to you. Because in your case, the cruelest twist of fate is that you'll never again have the chance to make up for any
Interesting
of your
thing is, we haven't, like, previously if Aru only seen Scaramouche in, I believe, one of the, or like, I guess in the, like, he was introduced in one of the main, oh, hello? Defeat your opponent. Well, we can just stand here, I guess. Bye. I'm gonna leave. No mind. You going to do anything? There we go.
The wind rises.
The issue is, I do not know if we're going to be able to deal with this, because, like, I feel like he can actually defeat us, more likely. Or it's more likely that he'll be able to defeat us, because I do not know. There must be a way to dodge these attacks. I mean, maybe like this, I do not know. Maybe, I do not know, because I have not really played either of those two.
How foolish of me. I forgot that you lack any means to increase your power.
You will pay for everything you've done.
I mean, we are... Nope. That did not do anything. I mean, there must be some connection point, but hang on. Cutscene. Well, he tried.
Does the prospect of death amuse you?
I could ask you the same question.
We're just gonna...
You focus on the mission.
Oh! When did they decide on this plan? I don't know.
For the hopes and dreams of the masses.
Right, but now we see everyone else joining in to help.
On this enchanting night. May wisdom's light eradicate ignorance and darkness, and hereby fulfill our ancient vow. Commence data extraction.
The interesting thing is, oh, that does not feel right. Because there was some kind of pulse going back to the mausoleum, so I'm not so sure about this.
You cling to outdated ideals and stand in the way of progress. You will pay for interfering with the grandest experiment of all time.
Good timing.
Dotori, As clever as you are, you fail to understand wisdom. Wisdom takes many forms, but the path you have chosen eschews them all.
Huh.
I was surprised that Nahida would show up right here, to be honest. I guess you must have noticed that something is about to go wrong. I guess we're now seeing. But Nahida now joins the team.
My strength is fading.
Since you are within Irminsul, it stands to reason that any power you wield comes from it.
Extracting the information from Irminsul just to strip me of my power.
What is he going to do? No, what? Destroy a side node to break a barrier. Okay.
I admire your attempt
No,
to
hang on.
introduce a new barrier, but it's nowhere near enough.
Right, the issue is... Oh, next. Nope, no mind. I'm not sure if... I'm not... Oh, he has a shield, that's why I do not do and don't really do much damage. I see. Oh, okay. Never mind.
The wind rises.
What? What just happened there? What just happened there? I think I went birding, which is not great. So I guess I gotta be careful on that one. Maybe avoid using Nahida for anything else other than the ultimate? I do not know. Oh, is he now digging up the ultimates? Because that was Raiden's, I think. Okay, fine.
You're so close. Just hold on a little longer. I'll hold him up. Traveler, Hat Guy, the rest is up to you.
We certainly have a knack for surprising each other, don't we?
I'm just getting started. It's time. Say your prayers.
The enemy is offensive, but watch your back.
Why? I feel like I should be doing more damage, but I am definitely not.
It's time.
But we are doing a decent amount of damage with the ultimate, so as long as we're doing that, we are fine. Oh.
Burn all before you.
It's time. Say your prayers.
Right, next one. Okay, no mind. That did not go as planned. I think at least. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting the vibe that I'm better off just focusing on dodging things. Yeah, I couldn't avoid that.
The wind rises. Time to ignite.
Well, that's sick.
Burn all before you.
I'm used to this.
Oh, I do not know what just happened there. I don't think we can die. Okay, good to know. Which, to be fair, I feel like I'm not sure on how I can avoid that.
Let's try this. Muso no Hitotaki!
Squall Fury.
But yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I do not know what I'm supposed to do. Other than trying to avoid everything. But even that is difficult. I mean, I guess I should probably use Wanderer, but like, I am not used to that at all. You know? That's the issue I have. Obviously, the game is basically telling me, yeah, don't worry about it.
Squall and Fury.
Let's try this. Muso no Hitokaki.
I mean, I'm still gonna try and avoid him. Like, I'm not gonna try and do this, or not bother about it. That's what's more like it.
Finally, time for me to die. Excited?
Time for me to die. How could I have reached this place if death was something I feared?
The last gasp struggle of a dying man is a pretty pathetic sight.
There we go. That should be the final one. The question is it? And I guess we're now gonna go. Question is where? Oh, he was gonna try and go for Nahida, it seems. Oh, there it. Right, I forgot about that thing.
Do with it as you see fit.
Question is, what is Nahida now going to do with it?
Just as you say, this world is home to some archaic things. And as you suppose, you are a formidable opponent. You have long coveted the secrets of wisdom. So now, I will demonstrate true wisdom in action. I invoke my supreme authority as the keeper of Irminsul. Commend me or condemn me. But give your verdict now!
Okay.
Blessed one of wisdom, Mahako Saladhama.
Oh.
Certain that you wish to
He's gonna light it on fire.
to destroy Irminsul.
I guess the question is, what will happen then?
It represents both your roots and your finest accomplishments. You truly intend to abandon the very thing you have always fought for?
By the way, wasn't this the one that took the sibling away back then?
Corrupted beyond redemption.
Irminsul is the original tree of Tevat. It is the means by which the heavenly principles maintains fate itself. The seven Archons should honor and revere it, for their authority was bestowed upon them by the heavenly principles.
It is precisely because I honor and revere it that I fight for the humanity it exists to protect.
Okay, I do wonder if, because like your heavenly principles still exist, maybe?
Right decision. If you truly care about the fortunes of this world, then it is me you should seek to preserve.
Planting a seed begins the chain of cause and effect.
It's gonna be interesting.
Since you have become a great tree,
I mean, I guess.
why should the loss of another tree be anything to fear? Till we meet again, Lord of Dendro.
So I guess she'll do it? Certainly not what I would have expected. But either way.
The first flame. The pure, cleansing fire.
Question is, what's gonna happen with Dr. He's still around, no? Yeah, there we go. Awkwardly timed by me. Will that be him for the time being? I don't know. But actually, we're heading into another one, into another cutscene. Back to back.
Shall we?
Where were we?
I was suggesting that you needn't perform when signing a contract.
You're only sitting here because your bank demanded an evaluation of the trustee.
So you told a story about a young scholar from a merchant family in Sumeru?
I told a compelling tale, didn't I?
The post-expulsion story is far more captivating.
The human experiments or the elixir of immortality?
Talking about
The
Wanderer
part where you
or...
die.
Or no,
yes.
them discussing.
My favorite part.
Them discussing what'll happen to...
The 35-year-old Segment thought of himself as Dottore, reserving the name Zandik for the original specimen. Of all the Segments, he was the most selfish. After his expulsion, Dottore searched for a new direction. He joined the Fatui, studied Elazar in great depth, secured resources. He was rather fortunate in his career. Zandik turned to Conrian technology and successfully created his segments. But this was not immortality. Even with backup segments, his body would still age. Still, thanks to Snezhnaya, Zandik found the ideal base for his experiments. Then a perfect partnership materialized.
So
at a
Dottore was
crucial
one of
moment.
the split-offs.
The year that both parties realized they needed more time. Fortunately, Zandik succeeded. In a miraculous turn of events, he gained the extra time he needed.
I seem to recall it differently.
All right, it's true. No matter how much elixir he took, Zandik remained human and continued to age.
What?
Then, on the morning he turned 85...
Help me up.
He died? Question mark?
Call for help.
But the other ones were still around
Surely
then.
he would be rescued, Zandik thought. But to his surprise, no one helped him. Zandik was too selfish for that.
Don't forget, you're one of us.
Yes, and we're all waiting.
Waiting for me to die.
Apparently.
Pantalone arrived for a meeting and happened to witness what followed. He found it unsettling.
I never said that.
But the Zandiks were unfazed. It was a rare opportunity for self-dissection.
Ah, so that's why they didn't care. It would be another experiment.
What does all that have to do with you depositing your data at Northland Bank?
It has made me cherish my time in this world all the more.
Fair enough. So you do have a sense of self-preservation.
What do you mean?
You're hardly normal, and you don't cherish life. You just don't want to admit defeat in the limited time you have.
Even so, don't I deserve an interesting ending?
I'm counting
Right,
on it.
I mean... We had like multiple... What's happening here?
If nothing
So
else,
Sunday is the original one.
I
Hang on,
expect
actually,
my
hang on.
funeral will be a grand affair indeed.
Right, so...
What a
Zandik was the original.
magnificent
Okay. Certainly was not expecting this.
In Snezhnaya, we light fires to ward off the cold. Fire, it seems, is antithetical to ideas such as cold,
Now, who is he?
frozen, and
I mean,
unchanging.
we just saw that there are multiple daughter, or like, Zandik is the original one, and then Dottore would be the one that went in here, but there's obviously plenty
Perhaps it has always been
of
that way. From the
of
beginning, fire has been
Doctoress
used to drive away
equivalents
wild beasts and
around.
warm the body and mind. You could say it's a form of treatment. One that cures the human heart of mortal fear.
Mortal fear? Something you haven't been acquainted with in a long time, by the sounds of it.
Whereas you, I'm
Question is
sure,
now
must
what will
be
happen.
feeling quite well indeed.
It's like,
I remember
again,
when we
keep in
first
mind,
discussed
right?
the elixir of immortality. You
Wanderer got
claimed that
himself
extending your
deleted
lifespan
off
was
of
about
memories
buying
by
more time.
deleting himself off of
Was that
Irminsul.
really the truth?
What now happens if the entire tree burns down and
You fear the
presumably
prospect of dying
everyone
a wretched
loses
end
everything?
in this world, don't you?
Of course I do. I'm only human after all. And while you may have forgotten it, you cannot deny that you too were once human, Dottore. I do not believe that there is no such fear in your heart.
Perhaps you are right. But I abandoned it long ago and devoted myself to my experiments. I have felt no fear since.
From the very beginning, I never thought you could win this game.
But still you came, contract in hand, to honor our agreement.
Because I am a reputable partner.
By the way, I just realized that he's being
And as
labeled
we
as
have
the doctor. So
discussed,
who is this?
experiments are about more than results alone. The process is equally important. I have come here and completed my creation, and I do not regret my decision.
I'm afraid your journey ends here.
It's gonna be an interesting. So, which movie have heard Sandik was the original one? He somehow made his offspring.
Everyone else.
One of them was Doctor.
When I
And now
feel
who is
optimistic about
this?
market environments, I never forcibly adjust them. They have their own direction. And I myself...
I'm not sure who this is.
I have been quite particular about many things in my life. But where the manner of my death is concerned, I choose not to be.
You make yourself sound so magnanimous.
Oh, but I am. And I hope you will be too. It may have been a long time since anyone told you this, Dottore, but I recognize that you are a truly rare talent.
Ha! I can see it. The experiment in blasphemy that I've been performing all this time. It has been a long process, and I do not care about the results as much as people might imagine.
Right.
If the very goal of your experiment was to explore infinite possibilities, then there was never any reason for it to end.
So the entire tree is burning.
Indeed.
So
Yet
wondering
now,
what this will
the
do. I guess we
experiment
will
has
see
officially
after this
drawn to a
discussion
close.
between those two.
What should I call you? Zandik? Or do you prefer Dottore?
Oh?
Suit yourself. Goodbye, Feofan. This time, that's what it truly is.
And there he goes.
And don't I know it? Goodbye, Zandik.
So that was... But Sandik was gone. So I'm not sure. Who's who?
I could have carried out many more experiments, but to me, Lord of Dendro,
Unless...
this outcome
Oh,
is
hang on.
certainly not the worst.
I believe you. But unfortunately, this is where it all ends for you. This experiment does not belong to you, nor do any of the results.
Experiment. It sounds like you're trying to outdo me in my own field.
What is Nahida doing?
Wisdom
I mean, I
is
guess it
conveying
was an experiment to
information in
burn
terms
its
that
tree
people can
down.
clearly understand. You know exactly what I mean.
Indeed. I can see no further outcomes. Ha. You have a formidable mind, and you are braver than I thought.
Right.
Setting
So what'll be
fire
a...
to the very thing your survival depends on.
So what'll be
previous
that
threat
about
was
then?
empty, but this time
It's like if Nahida takes the
it is
power from Irminsul, like what is she going to do now?
When necessary, wisdom can be as fierce as an inferno. Some of the flames that incinerate you come from within yourself.
Perhaps you are right. You see what lies at the
Little
bottom
surprised that
that
they
is
are able
always
to actually talk.
Here is where your journey comes to an end. All that is yet unknown belongs to those of us who will carry on living.
It seems I have unwittingly been your arch enemy all along. But now, it's all over.
Oh, I would like to know what these bodies that were engulfing him.
But what you
Well,
refer
I
to
guess
as
maybe the other offsprings, that's what I'm just gonna call them now.
They are events that take place in the real world, and they are so much more than mere data. Goodbye. We will never meet again.
Hopefully, maybe? I mean, it sounded to me like the other ones would be around, you know? Is it still around, by the way? No, we're in the normal mode again. Well, that is...
Well, that's the last of them. Everyone on the list is already back where they should be.
It was a long, hard road.
Okay, so...
We finally finished escorting everyone
that was
back.
certainly...
I just pray
one
that we
hell of
never need
a
to leave
story.
again. I hope we can stay here forever in
Still,
this peaceful paradise of our
I'm a
own
little
choosing.
disappointed that it will, this will thingy of everyone being mixed up didn't
The
happen.
annals of the
I
Temple
would
of
have,
Silence.
I would have looked forward to
word
that.
carries great significance.
I wouldn't think gods need such a place.
People always think they're the only ones who can lose their homes. They forget that gods too need a place to reside. As the Goat King once said, a god without his people shall cease to exist. Gods need their believers every bit as much as their believers need them.
Only we can truly understand.
But
how
we're
much
listening
desert
on a
fate has
discussion
created over
between
the
Dea
centuries.
and
But
Sapphiros.
we still talk about the gods as though they're part of our lives.
Given the myriad
But
ways
still,
in which gods and humans interact,
Nahida
I'd
got her
say they
power
really
from
are.
Irminsul,
How
which
else
has
could
now been
Dunerzad
permanently
consider the Dendro
destroyed.
Archon a friend?
What'll happen to her? I mean, clearly everyone
that
still
sounds about right
remembers
to me.
who each other are, or
Describing them as friends sure makes
who
us
they
feel a
are,
whole lot
who each
closer.
other one is. Even though
If
it
you told me
sounded
a
like
few years
previously
back that I had this
Irminsul
many
was
friends,
somehow the
I'd have called you a liar.
storage of all of that.
Belief is a choice, just like friendship. We've made our choices through battle. The right ones, wouldn't you say?
I'll be heading back to the Temple of Silence. I heard the Goat King and the Ibis King decided to pay us a visit.
Oh?
How about you?
It's back
I mean,
to
they
our
are still
village for us.
around.
Still plenty of supplies
Will
to
they go back
distribute
to
and
the
people to help.
mausoleum at some point?
Until next time, old friend. As long as you can find the time, you're always welcome to visit us in our village.
Right back at you. Make sure to drop by the Temple of Silence the next time you're free. Word is that 2 of the other 7 pillars, Shezapank and Bennu, might also be dropping by.
I mean, I guess
Since you're
kind
wearing
of
the
sounds
symbols
like
of
they
their
might be
power,
roaming
it'd only be fitting if you came to see them for
Sumeru
yourselves.
now.
Dropping by? That makes it sound like they're visiting a neighbor's home.
Well, the temple was founded by Hermanubis, so I guess to them, that's exactly what it is.
Guess that's true.
All right. We'll make sure to find time to
Right,
stop
so
by.
summary, I
Stay
mean,
safe
I
on your
feel
journey
like
home.
we have, I'm guessing
I will.
that the, I'm struggling with his name now, but the guy that we, oh. Why are we zooming in on Celestia? I feel like the burning of Irminsul is not gonna... is probably going to affect that
you do
side
have
of
a
things
point.
as well. I would not be surprised, like I said earlier, if
See,
that'll be what'll
retirement
get
has
us
always been
into
a problem,
contacts in
especially
one
for
way or
old-timers
another.
like us who've been locked away all these years.
Maybe the
Finally
heavenly
step out
principles
into the
will
light
show up in Neshaniah,
face to
who
face
knows?
with a whole different world.
Naturally.
What do you think, Layla?
It's gonna be very interesting what we'll end up with in Neshaniah.
Why would you think to ask me? I possibly be qualified to decide where the servants of King Deshret should live?
Sorry if my question was
So
unclear.
they will be staying
Do you
around
think their
in
statues will
Sumeru
stand
now.
out too much if we place them here?
Likely surprised
Hey, I never agreed
by
to this.
that.
How could we possibly allow our statues to be left in Hermanubis' home? That would be like
I
breaking
guess
into
maybe
someone's
that's
house,
why.
then pretending it belonged to you in the first place.
You know, I would have expected that they
Different
would
beliefs can
remain there.
coexist. We still need to respect one another.
By which you mean, you two plan to stay at the Temple of Silence, for a while at least. But you have no intention of relocating your statues here. So, you see this as sort of
Still,
a
the
family
question in
visit?
that case would
Is
then
that
be
correct?
what will happen
Family.
with, or like in regards to that,
You
right?
could say that. In a sense, Hermanubis would view this as his home. Just look at this place. Magnificent, is it not? The sad truth is, in the past, all three of us invested so much into misguided ventures. We failed to build what we should have, and wasted so much time instead.
And what do you mean by that?
But yeah, they are going to be sticking around in
I mean that for the
Sumeru
most
for the
part,
time being
spent
then.
associating with the likes of Sobek, and, let's say, Thoth, might reasonably be considered wasted.
Why does that not surprise me? Go on.
Anyway, given how much time we'll all be spending together, I'd say that the bonds we built will end up proving to have been a sound investment.
Once Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence, returns, you can discuss the matter of staying here with him.
So they will be staying here,
But
okay.
judging by the expressions of everyone
That's
here,
I still feel like
I
that's
imagine
interesting
you'll
though.
receive a very warm welcome. This sacred ground
Certainly
has
not a
abundant
bad thing.
knowledge, after all. What better place for the servants of King Deshret to appear in the mortal world?
How about we share
Certainly
a meal
not a
together
bad
first?
thing that they will be
I
around.
imagine it's been many years since you last tasted fresh food.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. After so many hundreds of years, I can only surmise that desert cuisine has become a lot more varied.
Are we having a get-together?
Yep.
I
That'll
can
be
help
what
prepare
will
some
happen.
food. After all, Lord Thoth, you helped me so much in the desert, and I still haven't properly thanked you.
Oh, my, that would be wonderful. I'm touched that you still remember.
How the times have changed! To the people of today, it seems the Ibis King has become
The
a
Ibis
kind
King
and
was
passionate
also
god.
where Nefer
And
got
you,
her
Mr.
chessboard from, if I
kind of god do you
recall
wish to be?
correctly.
To be honest, I haven't given it much thought. How about you, Dendro Archon? Do you have any hopes for your future?
Me? I'm
Yeah,
very
still
happy with my
concerned
current
about
life.
what'll happen to her.
Forgive my bluntness, but you do not seem to derive your authority from majesty and might, like Lord Al-Akhmar. Clearly your approach has its
And
advantages.
the question would be, what will
But also
be
its
the
dangers, don't you
Factory's
think?
next plans?
I do, but projecting a majestic front doesn't really suit me. Besides, my relationship with others isn't simply one of a god and her people.
Not putting on airs might earn you more adoration.
Exactly. Besides, I really like parties where everyone brings their own food and we all come together to share. You should join us. I'm sure you'll find it fun.
Probably.
Last time when we got together for a picnic near the Avidia Forest, it was quite the occasion. Seeing as you're already here, how about we hold the next one in the desert?
Can we do that? Wouldn't Tainari have to transport a ton of drinking water?
I'm a little... I feel like they would already have the infra for
Don't worry,
that.
I can help out. Layla, would you like to join us next time?
Me? Sure.
Although at the same time,
more
probably
the
not,
merrier.
because like...
That way we...
Is there
Don't
anyone
take this
living
the
in the
wrong way.
desert? I'm not
just think you should
sure.
know,
Apart from that
when it
one
comes to
town
passing
in the
time,
eastern
chess
desert.
is more our thing.
In that case,
I'm
then
not
you're
sure now
What
that
do you
I
say?
think about it.
If I were to compete against you, I can't say with certainty I'd win, but I certainly wouldn't mind giving it a shot.
Where's Sobek? I'm sure he'd be good for a few rounds.
In the meanwhile, hydration reminder. Today's hot.
I'll always prefer chess.
I wonder what variant of chess we're talking here. Mr. Thoth, is there some sort of astrological significance to this game?
But
glad
right,
you
it
brought that up.
certainly
As
feels
long
like
as the
things
leader of the
have
Temple of
calmed
Silence
down
agrees,
quite a bit.
We can search Hermanubis's place for books to
So
teach
it's gonna
you
be
how to play.
very interesting. What'll what'll happen in the future, but let's see where we end up at.
Such devastation visited on Sumeru City. So many houses destroyed or damaged in the fighting.
Oh?
Who could have foreseen this? Look at all of this. It's going to take me forever
Make
to
the
tidy
factory
up.
pay for it.
I suppose living below the academia
They
doesn't
basically
always
caused
work out
it,
to
so
your
like
advantage.
I would have thought a little appreciation of my sincerity and effort in helping to clean up this mess might be in order.
Helping? Effort? This is your house! Of course you should be putting in the effort! If anything, I'm the one who's helping!
So you see yourself as just a helper in this situation. I must admit, I'm rather shocked.
If you're trying to say that since I live here too, I have an obligation to tidy up, fine. I suppose I do. Wait a second, stop changing the subject! Nevertheless...
In the wake of a great storm, a missing roof is a predictable inconvenience.
Can you stop making it seem like I care more about this house than you do? Doesn't it upset you at all to see your home in this state?
I won't pretend it's ideal, but that's no reason to be upset.
This is the roof over your head, your shelter from the cold. The furniture is scattered, the paintings have fallen off the walls, the windows are shattered. Don't you feel even a little disheartened?
The way I see it, these problems are easily solved.
Ugh, this is precisely why I hate talking to you about sentimental things. It's like banging my head against a wall. You simply don't understand just how much work goes into making a proper home.
It sounds like this is causing you a lot of anguish.
You mean the house or the paintings?
I mean your sentimentality.
Oh, well, yes. But
Was
I'd
it
rather
so?
not dwell
Discussion
on such
between
things right
Kavin
now.
and Hayton.
Generally speaking, when anguish
It
becomes
does
the norm,
really feel like
people
we
usually
are
make an attempt to
now
improve their
at a point
situation.
where everything has basically calmed down quite a bit.
But there are so many people and things in life that are difficult to change. It's not like you can force them. Besides, anguish can be a source of inspiration. And I'm not sure I could break my reliance on
Also,
it.
I do wonder what happened to
glad
the
you're able to make yourself think like that.
Gnosis.
What kind of a response
That's
is
also a
that?
thing that we do
I
not
was
know
stating
yet.
a profound truth about the very nature of art. Suffering is the cradle of all creation. Even you can't deny that.
And I wasn't trying to. I'm just happy for you. Pure and simple. Can't you tell?
Happy about what?
Happy that you can always find an answer that backs up your views.
You...
More often than not, life is a process of running into problems and then searching for answers. Yours more than most. Not everyone's so good at justifying things to themselves. It's something that you've been steadily mastering.
Huh. What about you, then? What skills
I mean,
have
it's hard
you
for me
been
to give
mastering
any
lately?
input on them because this feels
Pass
like
me
a bit
that
of
box.
background story.
Huh? Okay.
I'm not sure what kind of input to give here.
You may consider this my progress on the path to mastery.
What? Wait a second. Isn't that box mine?
Hibbity hobbity,
it
your box
is.
is not my
It must
property?
have fallen off that shelf. I'll hate them. Those are my paints and inks.
Would you like me to put it in your bedroom for you?
Huh? I mean, sure, if you don't mind. What kind of progress is this? Does he think he can bribe me? Not that giving me back my own
Yeah, I don't know.
things is much of a bribe. These books on the floor, they're a complete mess. And this one, didn't he say it was an out-of-print collectible? It's completely covered in dust.
Well, that would
and some
kind
its
of like
pages have even fallen
say
out.
that he's that it's more of a case
Guess I
of
should help him repair it. This one
like maybe it's
too.
collectible because it's
And
old,
this
and I
one.
guess that would explain why it's falling apart. Either way, we are switching to someone else. Dory and Nefer talk.
Local sumpter beasts, imported goods, such a bright future ahead. I can picture the Mora just rolling in.
You do realize you sound like a choking cow?
It's called being imposing. Can't you feel it? Are you not intimidated?
Apparently not.
I'm positively shaking in my sandals. What commands do you have for me, oh mighty Lord Sangamabe?
I guess since it's now time that everything has calmed down, they can start bickering again.
Everything, didn't you? Seriously, do you have any idea how differently they see me now?
Surely that's a good thing. I presume they're more disposed to actually like you now, maybe even view you as a friend.
That's hard to tell.
You traded my secret for sympathy! Thanks to you, I've lost every last shred of my mercantile majesty. How am I supposed to make anyone think I'm a big, scary investor now?
Could be
Dark days
both?
of Lord
I don't know.
Sangama Bay are behind you. Why not take this chance to make a few honest friends?
Fair.
Speaking of friends, since when did the notorious Lady Nefer gain such an admiration for holier-than-thou types? A moon chanter here? An angel there? Who'd have thought it?
A coming together of fates, nothing more. No need to throw around accusations of admiration.
Forget it. You're right about one thing at least. Making friends is never a bad thing for a merchant. So...
I feel like she probably has enough money to go around to still do her things. Uh-oh.
What are you looking at?
I'm trying to see if you're really crying or if those are just crocodile tears.
Kind of funny.
A little birdie told
Kind
me
of
that
funny.
when Lord Sangama Bay makes money, the tears flow from the center of her eyes. But when she loses it, they flow from the corners. Which is it this time?
Who has been paying attention to that?
You are so annoying. I'm not talking to you anymore.
Nefer, thank goodness you're here. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Who's like paying attention to that? I mean, I guess she knows everything. She's like a...
Well, if it isn't the
What was it?
house of
Information
Dana's very
broker?
own librarian.
Come on.
What can I offer you today, Miss Katayun?
Come on.
Oh no, I'm not here to buy. I'm here to bring Lady Nefer a book, and a fascinating one at that. We agreed to meet at the entrance to the mausoleum of King Deshret. One more thing, I bought this copy with my own money. It's not borrowed.
Okay.
Reasoning knows not time of day, but suspense always follows a blizzard. That's quite a
Average
mouthful.
recent anime title.
Huh? Isn't that
It was all the rage for a while. People throughout the city were clamoring to get their hands on a copy. The names inside were all circled. Everyone thought it was a riddle.
Oh? I mean, I guess this is a second-hand copy then?
Presents. I don't even want to hear its name. That thing was nothing but a scam.
So what do you do on an average day?
Surprisingly
By the
enough,
way,
I've actually heard of this book, though it doesn't seem of much consequence. So what truth lies behind it?
You're from the Vahumana and you're asking me what the truth is? I'd say the actual truth was about the least important part.
still
of the
wondering
plot,
what we are going towards.
because it probably has the most interesting backstory of any in the House of Dana's collection, at least in recent years. As for its quality, well, you can judge that for yourself.
Don't tell me it's actually any good.
You may not know this, Lord Sangamabe, but Lady Nefer has a fondness for books with... How should I put
What
this?
is that supposed to mean?
Mixed reviews?
No eye for good literature, huh?
I mean,
Perhaps she feels that
rather for
bad
controversial
books hide
one?
interesting secrets? But I shouldn't put words in her mouth. It's probably fair to say she prefers the conversations that books can spark over the substance of the books themselves.
Right, yeah, I see where
Suits
this
my
is coming
style as
from.
an intel
Okay.
broker, wouldn't you say?
Okay.
Very interesting.
I see what the
I'll
reasoning
return it to
behind
you
this
once I'm done
is.
reading. And as it happens, I have something for you, too.
Incense?
I imagine you've already used up the incense I gave you last time. Here's some more. This batch is from Nodcry, so the scent won't be quite the same.
Right, the same. Oh, that. She's referring to the
Well,
one.
Actually, I've been saving the incense you gave me. I couldn't bring myself to waste it.
Right, that
without a
was the
special
one she
occasion.
gave to her, like. That was mentioned
I'll
in
gladly
the
accept this too.
regular Notkai
I
story,
promise I'll use it this
I
time.
believe.
Katayun, you haven't changed a bit.
Alright, well, who are we switching next to? Someone throwing a party, that's for sure. Calais?
Congratulations, Kale.
Did she enter the academia
Well
or
done,
something?
After studying for so long,
Oh,
you
never
finally become
mind.
a full-fledged ranger.
Sure hasn't been easy for you, huh? This really is fantastic news.
All grown up. No longer a trainee, but an official forest ranger. Oh, the next step is to secure tenure in the academia.
Thanks, everyone. It's true. I'm an official forest ranger now. Master Tainari,
So,
thank you
that's
for your
cool
guidance and
news.
support.
How long
I
has
wish
she been
Mr. Sino
training,
were
if you
here so
think
I could
about
thank
it?
him too.
In terms of
Sino had a
release
matter
date,
to
then I
attend to at
guess
the Temple of Silence.
2022
imagine
is
he'll
when
be back for
Sumeru
some
released, so
time. But
nearly
don't
4
worry.
years.
We can celebrate together once he's finished.
I don't know how long
I'm afraid
it's
the party
been
will have
in
to wait.
game.
Kale still has some matters to attend to first.
I don't know about that.
Kale, is everything all right?
No, it's not what you think. There's nothing wrong with my health. I just have a few things I need to deal with. I've made plans with the Traveler and Paimon to visit Mondstadt. Master Tainari and Mr. Sino will be accompanying us too.
Well, that's a relief. Let's get together when everyone's back. I'm sure you'll be doing even better by then.
Of course. I have a feeling you're right.
Alright, well, that's some good news for Calais. Who are we switching to next? A few days later.
After all that catching up on sleep and food, Paimon's feeling full of vim and vigor again.
We're back in the,
For someone who spends so much time
that
resting,
thing.
your recovery routine is surprisingly simple.
Hey! Paimon's been working her butt off too, you know. She flew all over the city helping everyone out.
Don't worry, I saw how hard you worked.
We are right outside the tavern, I think this is.
As long as you're rested and full, that's what really matters. Paimon's been looking around the place, and it seems like the city's already on the mend. But Paimon's been wondering how Nahida's doing. We should check in on her.
Okay, we are checking in on Nahida. Okay. We are going all the way to the top. Why are we down here? I do not know. But we are going to be heading towards the top. Actually, I'm going to use the teleporter because I do not know how exactly I would have to walk. So here we go. Right. It seems like everything has been calming down. Despite literally okay. That was early. That was strangely early even.
And Hat Guy's here too! Traveler, Paimon.
What is now
going on
up
here?
with Nahida?
Nothing much. Nahida was just expressing concern for my physical and mental well-being.
Oh, the Traveler told Paimon all about that. We've both been very worried about you. Are you feeling alright?
It should be.
You make it sound like I'm on the brink of some kind of breakdown. Truth is, I'm doing much better than you might imagine. If we can just get to the bottom of Dottoro's intentions, we can minimize his negative influence. That's the sort of thing I excel at.
Just listen to that newfound optimism. It seems like having you enroll in the Bahumana was a truly inspired move. I can really see the positive influence.
Observe, a classic Sumeru specialty. Chalking everything up to education and learning.
To be honest, even I can sense the change in you.
Everything Dottori said to
Right.
you was a way to manipulate your mind. Fortunately, you're no longer
That is
under
true.
his sway.
Can someone as old as me really continue to grow?
So I'm wondering. I mean, it must have been the thing where, like, hey,
Think of yourself as a late bloomer. It's all a matter of phrasing.
like, hey, you can erase the
comes down
memories,
to
but you
what
can't
standards you
erase the
measure
physical
yourself by.
items. I guess maybe that's
For a puppet,
that could have been the point
developing
of
at such an age is
contact.
perfectly normal. But if you choose to call yourself a late bloomer, it sounds more like you consider yourself human.
However you see yourself, well done.
Alright, I see what you mean.
Anyway, what's your next step?
What
That's
else
a good
can I do
question.
but complete my current courses? Everything else can wait.
Still wondering, like,
Anyway,
it feels
that's
like
enough
there
chit-chat.
should be something.
There are still things in the city I need to
There
help
should
out
be
with.
some
I'll be heading there
repercussions
now.
of burning Irminsul. That's what I would like to know what the repercussions are. But I suspect we will not find out about that now. Or at least today.
What about you, Nahida?
Maybe now? I do not know.
The pyronosis burned down the corrupted Irminsul. The flames blazed for 7 days and 7 nights before they finally subsided. All that was left were the parts underground.
Oh wait, so it's still around.
Now, Aru shoulders the responsibilities that once belonged to Irminsul. The situation was contained before it got out of hand, so
So it's still
vital
around.
information
Okay.
has largely been preserved.
I guess that explains why
Irminsul has a
everyone
strong
still knows
influence over you,
everything.
doesn't it? How will you cope now that it's gone?
There is no need to worry. Thanks to Nicole's extraordinary talents, my connection to Irminsul has been
okay.
severed and transposed onto Aru.
Not what I had expected.
Angels can do things like that?
But it sounded to me like Irminsul is still around, so I would have expected her to connect to that instead.
But in my eyes, much of what she went on to achieve reached such transcendent levels. Her and Nicole really are both fascinating and magnificent.
So, does that mean your situation is stable now?
Correct. Just imagine that Aru has become the new Irminsul, and the essence of my existence has been bound to it.
Question will
The
be,
wisdom of
will
Sumeru has ultimately converged
Bill
into
the
a single,
Fatui try
unified
again?
entity. Should we ascribe this all to fate, or is it merely fortune? Whatever it is, the important thing is that you're okay, Nahida.
Dendro Archon, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Oh?
Greetings,
Who are? Oh,
traveler
it's.
in Palma.
Oh, yeah, right. It's one of his sages. Okay.
Sir Nevis, do you have something urgent to say?
Yes, there's something I need to report. We've received a message from Snezhnaya.
Oh, what is their excuse going to be? That's what I would like to know now. Never sends a letter to Nahida.
The Fatui Harbinger, the rooster, sends us his sympathies, along with all the usual pleasantries.
Uh-huh.
His stance is that, following the unrest and Nod Cry, Dottore was subjected to internal censure. This madness was the act of a rogue element, one who cannot be seen to
Except
represent
this
the
wasn't
Napoleonic
just
powers.
him. You know?
No less than can be expected.
Like, it wasn't just him.
Snezhnaya paid a heavy price working to stop him. They even lost one of their own harbingers.
Right, I guess. No, what?
The letter goes on to say
I
that
guess the
even
guy that
so,
was next to him, but I don't
Snezhnaya
know
cannot
about
claim
that.
To be blameless. Apparently, they will deal with Dottore's subordinates in accordance with Snezhnayan law, holding all those involved in
Yeah,
his crimes accountable.
I personally do not trust that.
Additionally, they are supplying relief funds and supplies, which are already en route.
Oh.
They hope this will aid.
I don't know. I
Sumeru's
mean, the one guy was from apparently the leader of the bank, from what I'm understanding.
answer for everything.
So,
True. But as diplomatic rhetoric goes, it's highly effective.
yeah, like,
Completely
you
watertight.
can't deny that
both in
those
logic
things
and
are good,
sentiment.
but I still don't buy that everyone's.
Disaster has had
Like,
a
this was
profound
just this.
impact on Sumeru.
One of the
There is much
harbingers
that I will
was
keep in my
next to him, right? So it's not just him.
The matter of Dottore can be seen as settled for now. We are sure to cross paths again in the future, and in that light, Snezhnaya would do well to uphold their responsibilities and keep a tight rein over their actions.
We will have to
Irminsul
see.
burned, the flow of fate now carries many more possibilities. I will be watching carefully.
Perhaps we can move on to a less serious matter? Dendro Archon, will
I
you
don't
eat
know.
with us once this
It's gonna
matter is
be a
dealt
very
with?
difficult one,
Everyone
to
wishes
say the
celebrate
least.
together. Your presence would be most welcome.
Of course! Junior Zod, Sino, and Hypatia all told me the same thing. If there isn't enough room for everyone, we can arrange back-to-back feasts.
That
What a
is one way to
wonderful
deal
idea.
with that.
That just leaves the question of what we should eat.
Right, but I still feel like they are obviously not done. I feel like this might be revisited at some point.
Dendro Archon, what do you mean by more tomatoes?
Those good friends of yours are always talking about tomatoes. Sometimes when I'm walking through the city, I can even hear them arguing in the fields.
I didn't notice
Since you see
that.
them so often, you must hear
What's
about
that on
tomatoes
about?
even more than I do. Tomatoes. Tomatoes. The word has a certain magic to it. Like the autumn fur of a sumpter beast swirling in the wind, sometimes flying up my nose.
Tomatoes. What can we make with
Why
tomatoes?
are we suddenly talking about tomatoes?
Wait, why tomatoes?
I didn't. Yeah, exactly.
Take your time, there's no need to rush. The traveler, Paimon, and I still have somewhere we need to visit. You'll have
Right,
plenty of time
okay.
to think it over before I return.
Does this mean you're going to Natlan? Meeting them there in person. It will require a long journey.
I know. But this is necessary. I must go myself. Traveler, Paimon, we'll set off as soon as you're ready. Is that alright?
Sure.
Sure. We'll be ready whenever you are.
We will see.
You'll hear no objections from Paimon.
We will see what the future will bring for the entirety of Teyvat.
Wonderful. I'm looking forward to this so much. Natlan is
Let's.
such a
Oh,
lively
Natlan.
place.
Okay. So,
Super cheerful and
we still have
positive
plenty to go, by the way.
Mm-hmm. see that.
I mean, I guess this is like the wrap up before we close off Not Cry for Good or in Song of the Welkin Moon at that.
You came. Welcome, welcome. You must be hungry from your journey. Would you like something to eat?
Oh, never mind.
We've been eating the whole way here. We had a mushroom platter, Sap's meat stew, butter braised chicken, hot sour pudding. Paimon's positively stuffed.
Who else are we left to talk to?
All
Or
right,
like, who
all
else
right.
do we still need
No
to
for
talk
all
to?
that detail. I'm starting to get hungry myself.
Or like heard news of. I think we're starting to cross off literally everyone.
Everyone's got an appetite. Then I'll head out for a meal together.
Sounds like a plan. Let's find somewhere to sit down. I should tell you, I already have some sense of why you've come.
We haven't. What happened to the noses? Are we going to give it
To say
back?
thank you.
Or like, what'll happen? What's gonna
Your
happen?
senses are spot on. But on top of
Is
that,
it
we
doubt?
also feel guilty.
I doubt it burned up.
Because the pyronosis has vanished? I sensed its loss.
Despite scouring through the remnants of Irminsul, we couldn't find any sign of the
Well,
pyronosis.
I suspect
any
that'll
trace of
be
it burning to ash.
Nefertari taking it on.
That's certainly unusual. Still, the potential fallout from Irminsul's loss is significant, to say the least.
I would
Perhaps
not be
Pyronosis's
surprised if the factory
disappearance
got
is
it, to be honest.
simply a knock-on effect of the impact it's had on a certain strand of fate. There's no need to feel guilty. We were clear that this time, there was to be no returning, only giving. Pure and simple.
Thank you. Really is a fascinating phrase.
Like that was my suspicion,
We use
right?
it to
That
express
the
gratitude for
factory
the
would
smallest of
somehow get it,
When faced with a kindness
and I
too
would not
immense
be
to describe,
surprised if that's
we
what
use
had
exactly
happened.
the same words. It's not that we lack other means of expression. It's that when we truly need to express our feelings, the simplest and purest words are always the most powerful.
You're right. In Natlan, we prefer simple expressions too. Companionship, friendship, support. They might not sound fancy, but the sentiment behind them is sincere.
That's wonderful to hear. Sincere feelings are often a vehicle for the deepest wisdom of all.
Irminsul's destruction doesn't seem to have done you much harm.
I guess
I'm glad to see
while
you're
we
doing
have heard why.
There's still a lot of work to do, but before we begin,
I-
we felt it was important to come here
My
and speak
assumption is that I'm pretty sure
Partly to
that the
express our
factory have
gratitude,
now
but
got it.
Also because we felt that seeing you, in a sense, is like basking in warm sunlight.
That's a nice way of putting it. I like that. To tell you the truth, though, I'm not a fan of somber meetings. So, since there's nothing more to say, why don't we go bask in some actual sunlight? The weather's beautiful today.
What a great idea! Paimon's gonna lie back and soak up some rays.
To be fair, I feel like it's too warm outside right now, so either way. But yeah, it's gonna be.
In that case,
I've said it a
I
few
think I'll
times
lie down
before
for a
because
bit
I
too
don't know
before
what
we head
else
our
to
next
say,
stop.
right? It's gonna be very interesting.
And where might that be?
Well, Leshnaya.
Mondstadt.
Never mind.
Paimon and I are gonna head back there with Kale and the gang.
Okay, that was not what I had in mind.
Long ago,
I was thinking they
sensed
would
that
be
the god
talking
remains
about the
inside
main
Kale
story, but I
come from the
guess
goddess of
not.
flowers, but I kept it a secret. Those remains weren't hurting Kale, not as she is now. They simply exist. Besides, I could sense a deep yearning within her. A yearning for an ordinary life. A yearning to hold on to the hard-won happiness she now enjoys. With someone like her,
Something I have to say though, I do like the fact that I have kind of tied
She should be ready to
back
face the truth by
previous
now.
regions into this.
Whenever people meet, there's always the potential to create
I feel like
warmth
obviously
and
it's gotten
kindness.
more
Every child
in
grows
within
up,
this
but
version.
even as adults,
Since
they are still
now
children
we're
in the
bringing that
eyes
one
of
back
certain
in.
people.
We were in Sumeru for this for most of the version.
Sometimes sees Nahida as a little kid.
But even in Notkai, they brought back at least a few characters that we have had that we have met before.
Of course! And there's nothing wrong with that. When we get back, we'll actually be hanging out with another of our friends who happens to be a kid. Or more like looking after in her case.
Klee. That'll be Klee, I think.
Always be there to watch out for our friends. Dear Sucrose, when you receive this letter, I'll probably be as busy as always. But
it's cool to hear that she's finally, I mean, she was trainee. Yeah, there you go. She's literally just mentioned that.
Right? Sino said that official rangers sound much tougher than trainees. Though he did say it was already pretty tough to start out with. You probably heard that something big happened in Sumeru recently. Don't worry, it's all been taken care of. We're heading to Mondstadt soon, so if you're free, maybe we could meet up? Plus, it's not just
Surely.
me. A few of us are going. Hey,
I wonder if
do you
the
still remember that time we all got together?
I couldn't believe they
when
would
we
skip
all
out
went
on
to the
this
Windward
summer
Festival?
event.
It'll be just like that.
Maybe that'll be what we'll see then. Like summer event in Mondstadt. Basically what they're teasing right now, 2 days later by the gates of Mondstadt.
Don't you say it! Is that the great Vayu Vyastra? Behold, the great Vayu Vyastra, General Mahamatra.
How times have changed.
But throwback,
I
Windbloom
wasn't
Festival
expecting you
like
to be
2
to the
years ago,
punchline.
I think, was the reason why I had switched to the English. To the English
Really
voice
upped the
lines.
aggression in your battle against Sino's jokes.
Kale, how did you know what I was going to say?
For the love of...
Well, here we come, interrupting the puns before someone's gonna rage someone.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting.
Calais. Sucrose, it's been so long. How have you been?
I've been well. Everything's going great.
But yeah, pretty
What about
much
you?
a discussion
Are you so busy?
of everyone who was involved.
Not at the moment. Oh, right.
Albedo might still show up since he was involved in Notkai.
Seriously? That's wonderful.
Thinking about it, I mean, it would make sense if we're already in Mondstadt.
Oh, what fruits did you use? How was the texture of the final product?
Sucrose?
There he
You might
is.
Want to try asking your questions
Speaking
one
of.
at a time?
Albedo! Paimon didn't see you there.
It's been a while since all of us were together like this. How about we follow the same plan as last time? Good idea, my friend.
How often
You
do
never
people
disappoint.
travel around Teyvat?
So, what are your identities this time?
Don't remind him.
First things first. Allow me to introduce our very own
Which kind of
official
jokes is he about
forest
to
stranger Kale.
bring
The rest
up?
of us are simply her humble travel companions.
This
Nothing?
sounds like one of those mushy stories that gets people hooked on some corny, heartwarming premise.
Nope, no opportunity. Or it
is
was
our
an
story not
opportunity,
heartwarming?
but he's
If
not
I
using
recall
it.
correctly, there was even a scene like this in King of Invocations.
Besides being heartwarming, our story's also about tough, impressive-sounding job titles. At least that's what I think.
Okay, once again, switch off scene. Who are we going to next? You, Kale, and the others meet with the Knights of Feronius.
You're here
After
already?
exchanging warm greetings,
I'm
you
still
head to
getting
the
Dodoco
library.
trim. I won't be a moment.
A trim? Does Dodoko need haircuts too?
Jane and Klee then?
It's important to know how to take loving care of the apples of your eye. All of these trivial matters get left to me. It's because I'm an angel, and angels are, in a way, the guardians of all Teyvat.
Oh, right! Well, that's definitely an impressive-sounding job title.
I wonder if
What are you
we'll
writing?
run into Nicole more in the future.
I'm just brainstorming some cool sounding lines.
Uh-oh.
Oh, write them on these card backs.
Of course.
Clearly, my
What is
lines are
what was
pretty
Albedo
amazing,
trying to
wouldn't
do?
you say?
Miss Nicole,
Kale? You seem a little nervous.
I was just wondering, who was the person you mentioned who needed their wish fulfilled?
Chloe?
Wish? What do you mean?
Miss Nicole asked if we could meet up in Mondstadt once everything was over. She said a friend of hers had a
Chloe?
wish that needed my help to come true.
There was someone who was involved
you never
with
mentioned that
Chloe,
before.
right?
All we knew was that you'd arranged to meet
But
in
no, it was
Mondstadt.
someone else, I
But
think.
we thought it had something to do with the god remains.
To be fair, everything I told you was true. Anyway, my friend is waiting.
Who was it?
Come on, let's pay her a visit.
Because there is definitely someone who had a... Amber. I think Amber was it who talked to Chloe before? I don't... Let's see. We will probably see them here. I'm gonna ignore those. Maybe, maybe not. We will see.
Huh? You're...
Surprised? I bet you weren't expecting
Oh?
to meet a woman like me beneath this beautiful tree in a faraway land.
I certainly wasn't.
An oasis will spring from the place where a djinn resides. That saying falls somewhat flat here in Mondstadt, given that everywhere is already so lush and green.
Lilupar, what are you doing here?
I made friends with Miss Nicole.
I do
I asked
also
her to
wonder
bring me
if
here
we'll
and then
be
invite
at
Kale to come.
Mondstadt again at some point. I do feel
prologue
like,
to this
yes, I
story
feel like
is that I
the
have a
side
wish.
quest or the
It has stirred
yeah,
within
it
my
was the
heart for
side quest, right?
centuries.
Felt kind of
Millennia,
flat.
even.
Like clearly,
Originally, it
like
was
the
merely
based on
all
the fact that it
Ahmar's
didn't
lie,
voice
but now
it.
it has become reality.
I guess it's not important, but it felt important.
Could this be?
I was actually disappointed by that.
Related to the goddess of flowers?
My dear young lady, my mistress left her final trace in this world upon you. I can't tell you how glad I am to see you here. And now I have seen you, and peered into your heart. You have experienced hardships and suffered setbacks. The torment an ordinary person might expect to face has befallen you threefold. This is the source of your resilience. But, beneath all this, I have witnessed the seeds of desire. You yearn to return to the simple life you once knew, do you not?
I do. I want to throw away everything that isn't mine.
But how do you decide what is yours? The scars that others carve into your flesh? The kindness and love they inscribe? Are these things not yours as well?
They are. This is something I've talked about with Miss Nicole. Miss Nicole said I should learn how to adjust my standards. I just want to live as an ordinary human. Anything beyond that isn't mine.
Don't you want anything from the remains of the goddess of flowers?
She gave
Maybe
me
hear
another
some
wish
news?
once.
Maybe.
I think that's already more than enough.
In the past, you would not have possessed such a rich heart. Your brief life has taught you to hold on to everything good, to home in on kindness. How fascinating. You're nothing like Nabu Malikata, and you're certainly not her.
Of course not. I'm not some great and powerful being, Miss Lilopar.
Yet I am a djinn. We exist because of the Lord of Flowers. We revere
But
and
yeah,
love her.
I feel like the summary of the previous
wish is to see
story
her one last
sections would be
give
summarized
everything
with
for her.
basically
Kale,
kind
can
of
you
the
do this
end
for me?
teaser. Well, not really, but still.
But her remains won't be easy to remove.
Basically
Are you
a
sure this is
summary
what you
still
want?
though of what's been happening
That's beside
in the
the point.
background.
First, I need to know. Are you willing to do something for the soul of this lonely, wandering woman?
I'm willing.
But look, you know nothing about me. Even if you have heard the stories about me, all you would know is that I was rightly punished for the many evil deeds I committed. Ah, so you do
We've,
know.
we've seen
Your
some.
lips are quivering,
Oh,
your eyes
we've
trembling.
had heard of Little Paw a
Still,
few times
you're willing
before,
to do something for me, my dear young lady. To repay your kindness,
but
I
mostly
too
in this
must play
version.
my part.
Are you sure about this, Lilupar?
I yearn to see my mistress. For this moment, the world can burn to ashes, the universe be engulfed in
Well,
flame.
technically it did, no?
I care about nothing else. And you, Kale, I can
I
give
mean,
you
I
a
guess
gift.
it was only
You
Irminsul, but
become
still.
just another ordinary human.
But Miss Lilopar, what will happen to you?
My wish will be fulfilled, and I can die happy.
Why would you wish for that?
A long,
That is a
unending
good
life
question.
might seem desirable for one who has never possessed it, yet it brings torment to one who has. My remains are scattered across the yellow sands, but my soul can find no peace. Since you've promised to grant my wish, give
Getting
me
a
that
little bit of a
release.
similar vibe to what
Allow
we
the
were
dying to
currently
die,
doing
and
in
let the
Starlight,
dead rest in
actually.
peace. You have my thanks.
Kale, there's no pressure on you. What she said, it's all true. A wish is a genuine desire, after all.
It's as if you want to use the last of your life to give me a better future.
Nothing so selfless. We'll be using our futures to fulfill each other's wishes. This is a noble act, a beautiful and secret transaction between two women.
I understand. Miss Lilopar, I'm ready.
Close your eyes,
Right.
Kale. Then open your soul. From there, I will embrace my mistress. The downpour of flowers is your touch. Like returning to the very beginning.
And there.
Like surrendering to your grace, my mistress. People say that devotion is beautiful, yet filled with pain. How foolish of them. For me, devotion is beautiful, pure and painless.
Kale is
Devotion
now
is
losing the
my
fragment, the remains. Is that what that would allow a little part to disappear?
Thank you.
Well, to like be done?
Lilopar! She disappeared?
She left, carrying the blessing of flowers.
Well, that was not expected.
Are
That
you alright?
section.
I'm fine. Now that the remains are gone, I don't actually feel any different at all.
Those remains weren't hurting Kale. Not as she is now. They simply exist. Besides,
I mean, that'll be
I can
what we
sense a
just
deep yearning
resolved,
within
right?
her.
With the with them meeting
Kale
with
must
each
have
other.
already received what she was yearning for.
Oh.
I'm doing fine. I feel relaxed. There's really no need to worry.
Then my wish has come true, too.
To become ordinary?
Huh?
That's just one of my wishes. Actually, I have a few more. For instance, I want to
I
protect
mean, I
the
guess
people
that's
I
why
meet
the
and
wish
help
is
them find
fulfilled.
happiness.
That's what
That
they
sort of
are
thing.
referring to, I guess.
So between Miss Lilopar and me, you fulfilled 2 wishes already, and protected 2 people.
Wonderful, isn't it? I feel so fantastically happy.
I guess that settles things here.
So what's next? What do you want to do when we get back to town?
That's a good question.
Clay, look who I've brought to see you.
That's who I was expecting. 'Cause I remembered, I believe they had some discussion, like history before.
Event. How come you started without me?
Huh? Oh no, it's nothing like that. We were just saying goodbye to an old friend.
Really? Who?
But to be fair, I'm kind of. We will see what what we'll get
So
in
that's
in
what
the
this is all
next
about.
version, because I
Did you come all
think
the way
there's
to
still
Mondstadt
one
for that?
left.
Because we knew the old you, so we could witness
Although they
the
have
change?
now Taste Santroni, which I don't
Exactly.
know.
The old me is gone.
I believe she didn't
I
have
puffed her
the
into
Song
the
of the
air,
Welkin Moon
and she became a fluffy
tag
pink
thingy.
cloud,
So I
floating
don't know
into
if
the
she'll
sky
release like next
before
version and that'll be the
disappearing
start
forever.
of Snezhnaya, or like the version after that. I do
Up in
not
the
know.
sky, she has friends waiting for her with test
I'm
tubes,
not
flasks,
sure,
and
but
bows.
either way, I guess we will find out as the game continues.
It doesn't sound so bad after all. What do you think, Miss Nicole?
I think maybe that's right. At least, if it were up to me, I'd consider that a happy ending.
Dear Sucrose, even though my childhood ended long ago, these past few days have really felt like growing up again. I've become stronger, and I feel like I can finally accomplish things by myself. Surely someone as mysterious as you will find a friend like this fascinating? Always growing, always thriving like a plant. I came to say goodbye to my old self. I know that after this, she'll be gone. Thinking about it makes me feel a little lonely.
Part that
I
inflicted
know the weakness
lots
that
of
kept me
pain
company
over the
will
time
one day leave
to
me
her
too. But
is now
somewhere in my
finally
heart,
gone.
I feel a great sense of joy.
Finally.
It feels like I've always wanted to take this step. To walk towards the new me.
But there you go. That'll be officially the end of Song of the Welkin Moon, I think. I don't know. What is this? What was that quest? What actually was that? Yeah, obviously I have way too many things around here, but what was that? Huh. Wait, don't know which is homework. Well, I do not know what it is, but either way, that'll be Mondstadt, or that'll be Song of the Welkin Moon, presumably until the end, I suspect. I mean, we are very quickly closing in onto Snezhnaya. We still do not have a summer event, so I suspect that'll maybe come up, but we will have to see. So, either way, thank you very much for watching. Next stream will be on Thursday. That'll be Starwell once again. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. That'll be it for Genshin until the next version, presumably. So if you do not want to miss the next stream, then of course leave a like, follow, subscribe, and that's kind of stuff. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next stream on Thursday. Have a good night.